All right, welcome back to 48 and 24. We're kicking through the night. It's going well. We're still here, and we have a very special guest. So one of the things that we get to do at TechSmith that we've done for the last couple of years is what we call the ScreenChamp Awards. We've talked about it a little bit if you've seen some of our other videos, but we send out a request for people to send us their videos. It goes through a process where TechSmithies actually look through a rubric, and we narrow down to the top 16 videos in 4 different categories. And then from those, the contestants go out and they are put up against each other and try to get people to vote for their video to be the most popular video. And we have the winner of the People's Choice Award this year. Francis Serina is with us. Francis, welcome to 48 and 24.
Hi, hello.
So Francis, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and how you got introduced to making screencast videos.
I'm actually a teacher at Philippine Science High School. Yes, I'm in the Philippines. I teach programming and game development to 15, 16-year-olds. And I actually thought about making my own video lectures because I wanted to create lessons for those students who miss my class, or let's say somebody wanted to repeat my class. Unfortunately, it's quite it's taking a lot of time from me as a teacher to keep on repeating the same subject for every student who missed it. So I started making my own lectures, and then I started joining the ScreenChamp because it was an opportunity to test my skills, specifically my drawing skills, because I'm a programmer. I don't make my own art, so I learned that, oh no, I have to do this. I have to draw. Oh God, my drawings are ugly, but I have to do them. And then I learned that it's actually very effective, yeah.
Well, it's very cool to have you and be able to talk to you about your process. And I think it's interesting. I know when we were setting this interview up, I asked you, because we had never talked before. I asked you what you had done, and I thought it was cool that you're teaching computer programming to high schoolers. Frankly, it's fascinating. And do you find that, because we've talked to other educators during this process, do you find that your students respond well to the videos that you make, and especially about computer science and programming?
Yes, I've done a couple of video lectures on C++, and when my students did not understand my lecture, they look at and they refer to my videos, and then they can repeat the part which they missed or something that they did not understand, repeat it over and over again until they understand it. So I actually got a lot of feedback that it was actually useful to have those video lectures, and my students want me to make more. Unfortunately, it takes a bit some time to create my video lectures, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And so, but the video you created for the ScreenChamp Awards that you submitted was not about programming. It was about a different topic.
Well, yes, that's true. That's a topic in which most of my friends ask me why I'm giving that. So the topic is about love. And people said, how come you're teaching it at the same time? I'm the one with the least experience, the one giving it. That's because that book, The 5 Love Languages, it inspired me a lot. 2 years ago, I first encountered it. And after reading it, I realized that, hey, you know what? The world needs to learn about this. I wanted my students to learn. I wanted my friends, my siblings. I wanted my, basically everyone. I think it was an opportunity to tell everybody that they need to learn that. And it actually worked out well. I actually give that as a talk without using any technology. I go to a classroom, no needing for a projector and no needing for a whiteboard. I just give it as a lecture for about an hour. And they're actually pretty much interested. In fact, when I teach that to my students, they listen to it more than I do rather than my normal lectures on programming. They actually like it more. And I realized that, hey, you know what? Why not make it into a video so that I can easily spread it? Yeah, just with the funny drawings of mine.
So one of the things that's interesting, because the element behind the People's Choice Award is this year we happen to use likes on YouTube, and so the goal was to go out and have you guys get people to like your video as a kind of a symbol of like thumbs up. I'm putting my weight behind this. But you were very successful in that, and it was a tight race between you and one of the other contestants. What was if you don't mind giving away maybe some of your secrets, because I know next year we're not going to use the same voting mechanism. What helped you to be successful in getting people to actually engage with that by at least giving you the thumbs up?
I think the biggest factor there is that the video is something everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to learn. So first and foremost, the content is something that's catered to the general public. It doesn't matter what your job is, how old you are. It's something you'd like to learn. And secondly, I've learned a lot of connections. I've gained a lot of connections throughout my life. So I invited my friends, my family. Basically, I have everybody get involved with the liking of the video. It was actually something that I had to swallow my pride in, because I find my friend who I haven't talked to for like 5 years, and I asked them, hey, what's up? And would you like to like my video? It's about love. So they're like, why are you talking about love? It was quite difficult. I had to swallow my pride. So if that's the technique, yeah, I guess that's pretty much the technique that I had to do.
Well,
swallow
absolutely.
Your pride.
So as part of the ScreenChamp, the best in show is really the big winner, and you were able we got some prizes that you won, a camera, I believe. There was some other things in there as well.
Yes.
How now that you have those, how do you plan to put him to work to make even better videos?
Okay. Thank you for asking. You know what? When I got that prize, I was so happy because I realized that, hey, you know what? Aside from actually making video lectures on those programming topics, I can now talk to the other sciences in my school, like, for example, biology or chemistry. Let's say we want to make a video lecture on how to use the Bunsen burner or how to use the microscope. With that equipment, I can actually now expand my lectures, not just in programming. So with that camera, with a green screen, with a microphone, I've already used some of them, testing it out, and actually I'm getting excited. I think we're gonna make a lot of videos this coming summer.
Well, make sure that you send some of those our way. We'd love to see them, because I think that we're always interested in education and what educators are doing. So if you look into the 2014 ScreenChamp Awards, and there's someone out there maybe watching right now who's interested in taking part in that contest, and making a video, what advice would you give to a video creator to make a good video?
First and foremost, start with no fear. Don't ask yourself, oh, what will my friends say? What will my people say? No, focus on the topic at hand. If your topic is something worth spreading, focus on that. In this case, it's about love. I have to swallow my pride. People won't listen to me if I talk about love, but I think it's very important. So if you want to join the next ScreenChamp, make sure you're in love with your topic. And then when you give it, make sure you just give it your best. Don't think about the criticism that you will get. Do it because you want to teach. Do it because you have to teach it.
Well, I love that, because I translate some of that to be, whatever you're passionate about. Make something you're passionate about. Don't just make something because, there's times you have to make a video about topics that maybe you're not interested in as much, but it sounds like to be successful, make something you're passionate about.
Yes, definitely.
Well, fantastic. So I take it to make your video, you use Camtasia, is that correct?
Yes.
So
thank God for Camtasia. Makes things a lot easier.
Well, fantastic. I'm glad that's true. Is there a feature or part of Camtasia that is something that you feel that is your favorite, something that you like to use a lot in the program?
Well, I'm really glad that it's a minimalist program. It actually stays away from your screen whenever I'm recording. I'm also using Autodesk Sketchbook Pro in my Mac to draw my screen, to draw call it drawings. And then because it's so easy to switch back to Snagit, to Camtasia, back to the drawing, it just makes everything seamless. It's the user friendliness that's very critical. The workflow is really fast.
Awesome. So I'm going to recommend to everybody, if you haven't seen Francis's video on what became the People's Choice Award for 2013 ScreenChamp Awards, go out to blogs.techsmith.com and you can go watch all the winners and all the people who are nominated for the ScreenChamp Awards. And Francis, if people are interested in following what you continue to do with the gear that you won, as well as maybe some of your computer science videos and things like that, I think we've got your Twitter handle up. You mind if people contact you?
Sure, go ahead.
We were talking actually with one of our educators earlier today. He worked for TechSmith. He's an educator, but he was in Germany for some shows and actually somebody else we were talking with about the importance of making connections around the world in education. So maybe we can help spread that. Now add the Philippines to the list of countries we're connected with. So go ahead and check out the ScreenChamp Awards. Francis, stay on the line. We're going to chat a little bit more. We'll be right back in just a second with more 48 in 24.